Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Olise, and he's managed to get free. And it's Chouameni. That has ended up in no man's land. It's a quick ball upfield. He's had it taken off him. Rabiot. Rodrigo tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. In by Vinicius Junior. Danger averted for now. And that's a throw-in. Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Arda Güler. And he has been fouled there. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No way through. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, what has happened here? Look at the...
Vinicius Junior!
That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Camavinga, spread out to the left. Well, that's well spotted. And here's Mbappe. That has not gone well. Oh, this looks sharp. Camavinga. Mendy. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
And here's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Rabiot. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. He's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
France with the corner, they're first. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Tchouaméni.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. Crossed into the middle.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Crossed in once more. Big header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Threads one in. Mbappe. He's had a shot! Upamecano gets good distance on it. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Good running, strong and purposeful. Played out towards the right wing.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Valverde. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit. And the first 45 minutes are up. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Belly. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. It's a pretty loose pass. Eder Militao. Goulet. Not the most accurate pass. Rabiot. Tries to play it through. And he thumps it clear. Great vision. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's played through. And the shots! And the ball's come loose, takes a shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Rodrigo. And that has put paid to that. Rodrigo! So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Dembele. He has found a way through. And the shot! Decent enough try.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well, that's well seen too. Chouameni. Now, can they get him away? Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Chouameni gathers from the goal kick. Knocks it into space.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, Red, nice interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! Vinicius Junior. And he's gone looking for safety. Valverde. That has not gone well. Rabiot. And it's Camavinga, distributed tidily. Olise gets into... Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And that is a little undercooked. Goulet pops him off it and wins back the ball. Back into the middle. Nicely weighted ball. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! Now who's going to be first to this? Brilliantly cut out. And this is Dembele. Rodrigo could move up a gear here. Upamecano And here's Dembele. Rodrigo. That looks a cracking ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Dembele. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. And we're done. Madrid are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Vinicius Junior picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfil all of that potential.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's got away. He's going all the way. Eder Militao makes the interception. Madrid are looking to break at pace. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Dembele. Madrid appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Great defending, strong and determined. Rabiot. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. Mignon gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Olise. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's tried one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That has not gone well. Couler. Mbappe. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. France are down to 10 men. He's having a good look here. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. It's come loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And that is doing no harm at all.
Vinicius Junior clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Not the most accurate pass. France looking to get their possession game going here. And the shot! Split-second reaction.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Couler, Upamecano spots it and intercepts. And it's Rabiot. Rodrigo, over to the left. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Vinicius Junior really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Bellingham. Turns back here, probably the best option. He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. And he's straight offside. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's a sharp little ball here. Rabiot. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Mbappe might just make this. It's a pretty loose pass. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rabiot. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hernandez. The pass has gone astray. Nicely spread. Aimed beyond the defence. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Eder Militao stood up well to him there. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Olise. He's having a go! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Rabiot. It's been shipped out wide. Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's come to nothing.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he was quick to react. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Dembele in acres of space out. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Goulart. Now it's Mbappe. There's no flag. And he's away. Oh, the movement is... And he's had a hit!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele. Chouameni, foot in. The ball has bounced loose now. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Dembele going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, shooting chance! Another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Chouameni. Well, they've got it again. Oh, just skips. It's Dembele! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Mbappe knocks it into space. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. No breakthrough, and well into the second period, it is still anyone's game. Oh, can he get onto this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That pass isn't the best. And it's Arda Güler. Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. Rodrigo. Can he finish? Oh, what? This time? Mbappe is flagged offside. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He shifted it to the flank. Great ball if he can get there. That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham played into space. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's intervened well there. Dembele looks to get on the end of this.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
That has been cut short.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior tries looking up for options on the left. Nicely weighted ball. Chouameni calmly anticipates. Güler. Rodrigo. He has found the way through. The final 5 minutes. And that was nowhere near his best. Rudiger. That's a smartly directed ball. And he was quick to react. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rodrigo.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Throw in. Can he get it through? Can he latch on? He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Decent chance! That's another chance! Cleared without complication. And that's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That could spell trouble. Mbappe. Bellingham. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. And it's Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Mendy kept his eye on it, and he's there. Great vision. Just chance, surely! It's there! There is the breakthrough! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish.
Applies the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chouameni. France looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Just eases him off the ball. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vinicius Junior goes for a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well played. Plays a sharp little ball here. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Chouameni, lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Good play on the left-hand side here. Spread it left. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through? Well, that has not gone well. Koundé clears. Madrid with the corner. They're first. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Rabiot. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Looking for options for movement. Chouameni, and it's Ceballos. And that's really well manoeuvred. Gets a good foot in there. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Chouameni, Rabiot, Dembele. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Rabiot, Dembele. Eder Militao defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's one-on-one! Maignan. That's rather hopeful. Good running, strong and purposeful. Good ball, good take. And he's searching through. He's having a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mbappe certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
It's played through for him. More and more pressure on the ball here. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Olise has got the wrong side of the referee and put himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Tries to pass it through. Ooh, Mbappe! And a chance! Threads one in. That's a good run down the left. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he skips past his man. He's big chance! He would have been quick to recover this. Belling. Upamecano gets a foot in here. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. Played out to the right. Cross to the back post. Maignan deals with that nice and simple. Dembele. It's a pretty loose pass. Chouameni. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now there's a shapes to shoot! Goal! France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And yes, it's him again. France get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Rodrigo crosses it in. And that's a throw-in. And it's Chouameni. Ceballos. He gets big. They've done it! That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Olise with a real chance here.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Hernandez. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's in plenty of space here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Valverde. Aims beyond the defence. Rodrigo hangs one in. Terrific header. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Rodrigo.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he was quick to react. Camavinga, Hernandez, over to the left. Dembele. Oh, that's a fine interception. And they've got a throw. Dembele. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Ceballos. And it's been played through. Rodrigo. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Madrid, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. This to complete the turnaround. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper.
And that is that. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Mbappe on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
That's where we have to... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he does have the odd mistake in him, or certainly did in his earlier career, he's maturing fast and he's easing that out of his game, and he can go all the way to the very top.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15.
Tchouaméni gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. He's going to be disappointed. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rabiot is offering a right smile there.
France with the corner, they're first. Dembele. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. It's Rabiot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Played out to the right. He is through here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's looking wide. Rabiot. And that has left him in a heap. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He's got away. Vinicius Junior.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Dembele. Madrid so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Valverde. Early ball. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, nicely intercepted. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's managed to get free. But that has not gone well. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Olise. Ceballos. Spread out to the left. Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. Nicely aimed pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. Knocks it into space. Dembele. And the return pass. Madrid have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Could be danger here. to ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Mbappe. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal.
He'd be disappointed with that.
That is ended up in no man's land. Olise, pass somewhat off target. And it's Bellingham. Upamecano deals with that comfortably. Camavinga to Rabiot. Dembele. Bellingham. Quality ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And here's Mbappe.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Tries to play it through. Koundé calmly anticipates. No way through. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. He has found the way through. And the counter is on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. Rabiot. Dembele. Camavinga. Now it's Olise.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Olise. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Rabiot. And it's Tchouaméni.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And they're back on the ball again. Dembele. Now the ball's gone astray. It's a throw-in. Pinches it off him. Tchouaméni. Ceballos. Now it's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Now it's Vinicius Junior. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Looking to play him in. And the flag has... And the shot! Oh, taken with style.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Played out to the left flank. And that pass just didn't quite work. Mbappe chasing after it. Camavinga. And it's Hernandez. France looking to pass their way through.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Distributed tidily. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's another good win of the ball. Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's intervened well there. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's managed to get free. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through? And the through ball. Oh, that was vital. Danger averted for now. Looking for the run. Madrid must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Chouameni. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now, can they get him away? Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great vision. Bellingham. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That has been cut short. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second half goal. That's what cost them.
And that's where we have to end. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Plays the return pass. Now it's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Tchouameni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That ball looks a good one. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella Upamecano. We all know of his impressive record, but he's a lovely blend of athleticism and technical nous that he developed from quite an early age. It'll be interesting to see who his opponents bring to the table to test him, because testing him demands a lot.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And he's managed to get free. Valverde crosses.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Nicked it back promptly. Camavinga! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Tries to play it through. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Out to the right. Now it's Olise. Gets a good foot in there. Nicely shaped ball. That's a sharp pass. Rudiger. Now it's Mbappe. So it is still 0-0. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. He's on it. Can he get away?
Pretty robust defending.
Now it's Mbappe.
France clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Valverde picks it up out wide. Cross needs to be good. That is Valverde! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That has been cut short. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Rabiot. Dembele. Camavinga. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good ball. Goes for a shot. In he goes again. Well, now it's fallen kindly here. And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, he is slightly undercooked, that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here. Chance for a shot. They've scored.
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
The light. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Mbappe. Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Great vision. Dembele. Dembele has it out wide and in space. Nice interception, well timed. Camavinga. Camavinga showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking to go deep. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Looking for options for movement. Madrid still this single goal behind. Over to the left. He has found the way through. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tchouaméni. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Dembele. Tchouaméni. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with the corner, there first. Cleared without hesitation. Shapes to shoot! It's loose. In he goes again. He scores! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Dembele. Pass somewhat off target. Dembele played out to the left flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Koundé cuts it out. Ball's gone out of play. Opts for safety. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's made its way to him. He is through here.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, that's a chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Dembele can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And here's Olise. Mendy gets across to intercept that. Mbappe gets into a good position. Camavinga. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior is herring after that one. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well,
that is asking for trouble. Well, the ball's gone astray. And the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Vinicius Junior fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Aims beyond the defence and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Tchouaméni makes the interception. Can he get on the end of this? Spread out to the left. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Mbappe! That was travelling. And it's Dembele. Dembele. And he's cut it out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shoots! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but...
And that's it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Good steal, he just read it. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Great vision. And he's had it nicked away. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield.
And a chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Valverde. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Terrific save by Manuel. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Corner number 2 then. Bellingham! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Vinicius Junior stood up well to him there. Still goalless. Koundé tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. He can get that clear. There will be a throw-in. Bellingham. He's having a go. Corner number 3 coming up. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thinks about the shot. Here comes the cross. Camavinga tidy with his distribution and claimed it back swiftly. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is...
Takes a shot! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, super ball! Shot goal! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them.
Big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. In he goes again! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Camavinga. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Mbappe. He's away. Goes for a shot. And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Time and again they are repelled. Well, that pass isn't the best. Hernandez. That's Rabiot. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now who's going to be first to this? Camavinga. Referee's given a throw. And it's Valverde. Valverde battling down that right flank. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Tchouaméni is there, and he can pick it up. And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Koundé. And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So off we go once more. Rabiot. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivers the ball. Climbs up big! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Corner number 4 coming up here. Koundé tries to clear. France have the chance to go the other way. Rabiot goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, that's fabulous. Rabiot stood his ground strongly. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. He's looking wide. France looking to pass their way through. Vinicius Junior, and he's away. Skillfully cut out. He is so... And the shot! It's a loose ball. Deftly away. And it's Mendy. Deep cross. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Spread it left. Dembele. Bellingham! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Tchouaméni gathers from the goal kick. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe! Camavinga has created one goal already. Threads one in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Courtois claims comfortably. Valverde. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Tchouaméni cuts it out. Now it's Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land.
France appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Eder Militao. No way through. And here's Camavinga. France have it back and can go again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they've got a throw. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. Eder Militao.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for the run. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, no joy this time. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Dembele. Quality ball. Gets a good foot in there. Camavinga, pass somewhat off target. Aims beyond the defence. He's done very well to get to that.
Look, when we talk about decision making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Valverde, nicely shaped ball. Good ball, good take. Camavinga, and the finish! Oh, it's hit the post. Tchouaméni, and we're done. Madrid can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Now it's Olise. Not the most accurate pass. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Vinicius Junior. Koundé wins the duel this time. Olise battling down that right flank. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe! Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and pressing people much further up the pitch. It's risky business, but he can handle it.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior could try cutting inside here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Upamecano defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Camavinga. Olise. It's Camavinga. Rabiot for Olise. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
France with the corner. They're first. And it's Camavinga. Koundé. Rabiot. This looks promising. Can he finish? Oh, another save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bellingham, and he's managed to get free. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Threads one in. Played into space out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Koundé cuts it out. Saliba. Half an hour played now. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, given a one, shot at goal! There it is! An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Pinches it off him. What a throw in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Vinicius Junior, great vision. It's made its way to him. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Looking for the run. Oh, chance, surely! It's fallen kindly here. He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Referee has just said play on. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. Camavinga, he's found the way through. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Madrid 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And the second half gets underway. Some resolute defending there. It's a good foot in there. Mbappe! And a chance! He has done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
France give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Camavinga, and it's Tchouaméni. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's good play from him.
Dembele, cross flung in towards the middle.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he was quick to react. Now that looks a decent ball. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's looking wide. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Mendy, it's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? Played out wide. He's gone for goal. Oh, nearly. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
El marcador se pone en el plano de las diferentes zonas del estadio.